Hello, my friends. This is Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology, and I'm here with you guys today for an interactive tarot card reading, also known as a pick-a-pile reading. So, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. As you could probably tell by the title and cover shot, the focus or the occasion for this reading, if you will, is coping with the coronavirus, okay? I'm not going to treat it like Voldemort. I'm going to say the whole word, okay? Coronavirus. It's out there. It is really, really, really affecting all of our lives in a really dramatic way right now. There is a lot of anxiety in the air. There's a lot of problem solving in the air, a lot of community. So there's but a lot of uncertainty, okay? So I'm going to talk about some of the negatives and positives that are coming out of this situation. And what I've got for you guys today is, like I said, a pick-a-pile tarot card reading. If you guys are new to this, okay, because my audience here is not just my YouTube collective and all of my subscribers. By the way, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Your new moon readings are definitely going to be out ASAP, okay? The new moon is on the 25th, and I'm going to have those out by this weekend, you guys, okay? So, if you are new to the channel, thank you for being here, and thank you for meeting with me with an open mind. I posted earlier to all of my friends on Facebook because, like I said, it's not just my YouTube audience that I'm reaching out to today, but it is my Facebook family as well. All right. So if you guys are new here, I'll tell you a little bit about how a pick-a-pile reading goes. First of all, my collective readings are just that. They're general readings. I feel like there are messages I can get out to you guys, but I don't know who needs what message. So I'm going to put them all in a bottle and set them out to sea. And if they wash up on your shore, if it resonates, if it echoes within, if it feels like it's a message for you, then it is a message for you. Okay. There may be parts of each of these messages. I've got 5 of them coming at you today. All right. So there may be parts of this that aren't for you, but then little pieces that are going to be helpful. I am looking at the next 30 days. Okay, so whenever you watch this reading, that's what I'm aiming for today, is what's going to be going on in about the next 4 weeks or so. And my focus today is on issues like money, family, work, community, and our mental well-being. I'll be honest with you guys. I sat down to do this reading yesterday. I did 5 piles. 3 of them were live readings. So I made a deal with Spirit. I sat down. I said, look, I really want to be there and talk to my people about what's going on in their lives right now. I promise I will do a separate love reading. So keep an eye out on my channel, you guys. That's going to be coming out for you as well. But today my intention is to send messages of clarity, hope, comfort, healing. I'm calling upon, as always, the divine spirits of love and light, my archangels, ancestors, allies, and guides, and then those of the collective as well. So I want to thank you guys once again for being here. If you guys are curious about my surroundings, I've got like all gods on deck. Okay, if you guys know me well, you know I'm very eclectic with my spirituality. So we've got just some different objects and stones to kind of help with our spiritual and emotional well-being at this time, to help block any obstacles or banish any negative energies that could be coming out of this situation. And then, y'all, I don't know if you see this hoard I've got up front. There's an actual dragon protecting it. And so this is just really for prosperity, stability, to protect our resources at this time. Okay. So like I said, there's a lot of anxiety in the air, a lot of uncertainty about income, work, family, things like that. But you guys, quick shout out to the networks of community, of love, of support, of camaraderie that I have seen coming out of this whole situation. All right. So like Fred Rogers says, whenever there's a crisis going on, look for the helpers. And I just want to thank all of you guys who have been helpers to me. And I hope that you will accept my meager offering in trying to be a helper to you. Okay. So we've gotten through all of that. Let you guys know how this is going to go down. If you've seen a pick-a-pile before with me, I'm doing it a little bit different because typically I would have those piles ready for you now. I feel like I'm going to get a much better message if I deal those out one at a time. Okay, so you can see 5 piles before you. This one's pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All the timestamps are below. So you can go directly to the reading that is for you. If you would like to go ahead and select that intuitively, take a peek at the timestamp, the time signature for each of those, because sometimes that is what intuitively calls you to one pile or another. All right. If you want to go based on objects, okay, for pile number 1, I've got a Buddha. And if you guys hold tight, I've also drawn a fortune telling card for each of these piles that'll give you a glimpse into where the energies, where that message is going to be focused. Okay. Pile number 1 is a little Buddha head. Pile number 2, we have a turquoise stone. Pile number 3 is a feather. Number 4 is howlite. And number 5 is a hazelnut. All right. So if you want to go ahead, if you know what message is yours, go ahead and click to it now. But if you want a little bit more information on what we've got coming up, here are the fortune telling cards that I've drawn for each of these. Pile number 1 with Buddha, we have house. Okay. So looking at issues of what's going on in the home. For pile number 2, the turquoise, we have message. All right. Message. So whatever that means to you. Number 3 is thought. Pile number 3 with the feather. Feathers represent the air element to me. Pile number 4. Oh, we have judge. You guys, this one I was intuitively, like the deck was like, we got to get this one out too. So whatever that means to you, judge. Okay. Some of you guys might be dealing with legal matters or have some of those things up in the air. Everything's getting canceled, y'all. We got no school for the rest of the year. All right. And you guys know I'm a teacher. If you didn't know that, that's my boat. Okay. So, and then the final pile is money, hazelnuts. I don't know if you know this, but, you know, my ancestors, my Celtic ancestors, when they first inhabited the Irish Isles, the hazelnuts are what they lived off of. And so, they are a symbol of fortune and prosperity. All right. So there are your 5 piles, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to timestamp it and I'm going to get ready to look at pile number 1. Thank you once again for being here with me today. All right, friends. So welcome to pile number 1. Pile number 1 was the Buddha head. Okay. If you chose that intuitively, and if you did not stick around to see the fortune telling card, the theme that we have for this pile is house. All right. So I'm going to be going into each of my decks. I have, pardon me, 5 decks on the table today. We're going to start out with my Morgan Greer deck. Okay. So, I'm going to begin by pulling 3 cards from this deck just to kind of look at what are the challenges that you guys are being faced with. Once again, I'm going to be interpreting through this through the lens of what is going on in your home environment. If that is not a message that you're looking for, then definitely go ahead and pick another one. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And then, of course, you guys, if you've got all the time in the world like me, then definitely feel free to watch multiple messages, okay? In fact, if you have multiple concerns, that might be helpful. But please remember that these are collective messages. They're general, so not all parts of this message are going to resonate with you, but I do set forth the intention that there's something in this message that will help you to find clarity, hope, comfort, healing. Okay. All right. This is about some sort of lack of communication that's going on right now. All right. That's too many cards, please. Can I get maybe 1 or 2 more just to see what are the surrounding energies? Thank you very much. Okay, just 1 or 2 more to let me know what are the challenges at this time. Yeah, you guys, this is all about a lack of communication, okay? So something within the home, there's some sort of lack of communication, and I've got the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, All right. I kind of feel like this is your energy. Ooh, yeah, this is absolutely. All right. So, if you're new to my readings, just because it's a male on the card doesn't mean it's a male in real life. You could be non-binary, you could be masculine or feminine. But this is definitely, wow, I'm getting major feelings on this, okay? We have the Empress and the High Priestess on the in reversed. So you guys, I want to be real. I'm getting single mom vibes off of this, okay? I say that as somebody, I raised my child to adulthood on my own. I know what single mom vibes feel like, okay? Even if you're not a single mother, you could be a single father, you could be a partnered mother or a partnered father. You could just be somebody who has the responsibility of meeting the needs of others. And right now the focus is on keeping yourself very calm and in this very emotionally stable place so that everybody in your house who needs to come to you for what they need, that you are able to provide that for them. Okay? All right. And it's really, really hard, you guys, because okay, I'm going to get tears in my eyes. All right. That's part of being a clairsentient, clairvoyant, is that the feelings that you guys are going through are coming up for me, but also at the same time, I have been through this. I have been here before. All right. Because here's what's going on. You are doing your best to keep it calm, to keep all of your fears and anxieties under wraps right now. Okay. This High Priestess is quiet. She doesn't talk a lot. She's very observant, but she knows what's going on. She knows what she's going to do. She has this inner knowing. All right. And right now for you, that is blocked because there's so much questions. So many, I feel like people are coming to you, I see children coming to the mother or the father with questions like, well, when are we going to go back to school? Or who am I going to stay with? Or when are we going to get to visit grandma again? And you're just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm really trying to keep all my shit together right now. Okay. That is a scroll in her lap. Remember, I'm talking about the energy of this card upright and then how it's coming out reversed for you. Okay. This is a scroll in her lap, but what my guides just showed me was literally a basket with too many eggs in it. Okay. This is, and now I'm going to have to ground myself. All right. That's what I got all these stones over here for. Grounding, because I'm taking on this energy now. And what I need to deliver this message is for this High Priestess to be upright, okay? What you guys need to take control of this situation is for this High Priestess to be upright, all right? You've got to be able to communicate some boundaries right now, just mentally and emotionally. If you're having a hard time, reach out to somebody. I bet that's going to come out in these next messages. I've got oracle cards on deck as well, all right? But I really honestly feel like this is the main thing. You guys need to find a way to quiet your environment so that you can check into your own thoughts. All right. Because all of this is about somebody holding things in. All right. And this is about, this Page of Swords is about understanding, about knowing, about having this open mind, okay. I can see the facts. I can see the data. We can work from here. And this Eight of Swords is just this huge rush of information, but it's not clear to you. In some situations, you don't have the information that you need. All right. Because what you're looking at right now, in addition to trying to hold your cup upright, because you know you have to keep yourself emotionally stable in order to be there for others at this time. Okay. So, but what you're looking at into the future really is this fear of resources drying up. This legitimate fear that you guys have. You're looking at the future. What are my options? Because maybe I can afford childcare this week, or I've got somebody who can keep the kids this week, but what about beyond that? Yeah, I've got food, but what if the grocery store is closed down, right? This is legitimate fears about being able to meet the role of nourishing and providing for others. This is legitimate, you guys. Oh my gosh, my heart is with you right now. You have no idea. My heart is with you. Let's go next. I'm going to go first to the self-care cards. Actually, that's not what's on my plan. I have a plan and I got to stick to the plan, you guys. All right. I do want to go back into my Gypsy fortune telling cards, see if we have any other surprises coming up. That's too many. May I have just one or two, please? Thank you guys for your patience with the shuffling. Like I said, usually I've got piles all ready for you, but I did not feel like that was the best way to do this. Okay, you guys, we got two things. One is good and one is bad, okay? I'm being real with you, okay? I love you guys all. Thank you for being here, all right? Anger. And that is a completely legitimate, like, expected response to what is going on inside of you. Okay, so please make sure that you are keeping your cup full. I want to recommend a salt bath if you guys have the resources at home. If you can just, you know, get the oldest sibling and just say, look, I need, you have said this to your children before. I really need this of you right now in order for me to not lose my shit. Can I please just have a bath? Can I just have a quiet bath? Can I have 20 minutes where nobody knocks on the door? And then put salt in it and let that salt just cleanse all of that anxiety and all of that negativity, if that's a resource that you have available. Okay, burn some candles, burn some sage if that's something you have, whatever you can do. But please understand that the natural consequence of you keeping in all of these fears and anxieties is that you're gonna snap. In fact, it looks like this shopkeeper is like, wants to like hit that kid, right? You guys know that's a very real thing, especially since you can't send them away right now. I feel you, okay? But just be aware. You already know that's a thing that can come out. I really feel like there's somebody you can talk to, somebody you can just get on the phone and just vent to. And that is going to help you out so much. All right? But look, you guys, we've got fortune. All right? So I'm going to put this over here with this Empress, because to me, that says that resources are coming. Okay? I'm going to look now at an overarching energy. We've got the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. So in my mind, this is how the universe wants you to see this as an opportunity. Does that make sense? Okay? Yeah. How the universe believes that you can see this as an opportunity. All right? So what is the positive perspective? Then I'm going to look at self-care and what are some solutions, practical solutions that you can implement in this situation. All right. So thank you, Divine Spirits of Love and Light, Archangels, Ancestors, and other guides. Let's get a positive perspective, if we could, for my pile number 1 for my Buddhas. I love that this is the pile associated with Buddha, because that's what it's about, is trying to like find calm and peace in the midst of this crazy world we've got going on right now. All right. So Spirit, can I please get, okay, I'm going to take the top one. Love where you are. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. You guys, on the bottom of the deck, I'm going to show you this. Polite declaration. Some of you guys need to just say, hello, pardon me, please. I need to have some quiet. I need to have some time to think. Mommy just needs to go think right now and get her mind straight, okay? You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. I love that energy. I'm just going to set it right there, okay? But this right here, love where you are. This, the image on this picture, whatever this creature is very fluid. So honestly, you guys, here's the positive spin. If you're in a place, I got a couple messages coming in right now, okay? You are in a place where you can really step up and you can fulfill this role that you have been given. It feels really scary right now. But what you have been given is an opportunity to really, really take charge of this situation. And I believe that you can. I know that you can. All right. Go ahead and get your quiet time. Take a really deep breath. Okay. Take a deep breath, let go and release all the things you can and look for the positives in this situation. If you are just worried about, this is a real message that's coming through right now. If you're worried about keeping up the household while the kids are home, guess what? It is time to teach those homies how to do some dishes, how to change some oil, how to, like, definitely use this as an opportunity to teach your children how to help you. How to contribute to the community, all right? Is there somewhere you can drop your kids off to volunteer for a little bit? I don't know. Check it out. But also, you guys, if you're worried about resources for just feeding your children, I know that here in Lawrence, Kansas, like my school is open. There's volunteers up there, not open, but they're handing out lunches. And we've got businesses all over town that are handing out lunches just to make sure that kids are getting fed. So make sure that you're making use of your resources at this time, all right? For self-care, oh my God, I love it. Faith, you guys. Have faith in whatever it is you have faith for. I know some of y'all are side-eyeing that cross over there, and some of you guys are curious about the elephant, right? Like I said, all God's on deck, whatever it is you believe in. Yo, have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. A lot of us, just everything is really up in the air right now, but also it's pointing me to your solar plexus chakra, to like just really have faith. I feel like it's crumbling right now, to be perfectly honest. This is you. This is mom hiding in the closet. Maybe she's got a glass of wine. What's she holding? I would. Okay, some Chardonnay. Okay. This is mom kind of having a breakdown right now. But you notice how, like, with these curtains and everything, I do feel like this has to be done in a quiet space right now. And that's what you guys are needing, is maybe just a quiet space to be able to connect with spirit, connect with your inner guides, and get some guidance or clarity. Clearance isn't the word I want. Guidance or clarity on what you need to hear right now, okay? I saw somebody post on Facebook earlier that they keep waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and a bunch of people are like, me too. And I'm like, I'm just going to be Kermit over here, but I'm letting you know, when I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Spirit's got something to say to me. There's something that I need to just sit with my intuition and observe, okay? All right, let's get practical solutions moving forward now. I don't really need to clarify any of these because I think the message has been very, very clear to this point. All right, believe in yourselves, guys. This is about rest. It's about rest. Rest is going to help to ease your fears. I feel like right now, just both of these cards are, yeah, that's what I need, okay? Both of these cards are kind of repeating the same energy. Like the moon and the high priestess are very closely linked, okay? So there's definitely some subconscious energies, some unconscious energies. And then this Four of Swords upright is a rested mind. Somebody who's just taking a break, allowing their thoughts to rest for a moment. And that's just it. This is saying that you guys are, I think anxiety is even blocking your intuition at this point in time. All right. And of course, like we said before, your ability to have faith. What do? You just keep pushing forward. Okay. You just keep pushing forward. A little bit of warning that comes with the Knight of Pentacles. He is the slowest moving knight. And one of his issues is that sometimes he doesn't move forward until he has all the facts. But remember what you were just told. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. Okay? Because we got other knights that will rush in not even knowing what they're talking about. The Knight of Pentacles is going to sit in his car and map out all of his GPS and know exactly where to stop and when he's going to get gas and all of those things before he leaves the driveway. You guys are being urged to take what you've got with you. The information is available to you right now, and just keep pushing forward. All right. There is good fortune in your future. All right. Keep the faith, you guys. I love you all so much. I am wishing you so much happiness and health at this time, prosperity and protection. If you resonate with this reading at all, please hit the like button before you go. Subscribe if you're interested in more. I've got, like I said in the intro, a whole round of readings coming up for the new moon in Aries. But most of all, I just want to thank you guys for being here today, for being a part of my family, a part of my community. Love and light to everyone out there. Hit me up if you want a personal. Lord knows I have the time. But most of all, be happy, be healthy, and be well. I'll talk to you soon. Hello, friends. Welcome to pile number 2. Those of you who chose the turquoise stone or the fortune telling card that says message. This is the energy that I'm going to be focusing on in this reading today. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Okay. If for some reason this isn't what you want to know about, then go pick another pile. I'm okay with that. Yeah. You got time, watch them all. I don't really care. All right. So I do feel like this, for some reason, just like the intuitive message that I'm getting right now, is that this is for some of you guys that are in situations where your work has not yet ceased, if that makes sense, okay? For instance, I'm a teacher and they just canceled school for the rest of the semester. So not that my work has entirely ceased, but I feel like this is for people who, like, there has not yet been a complete disruption and you're almost kind of fearing that knowledge. But I don't know. That's just what I'm coming in with intuitively. I'm going to start off with my Morgan Greer deck. Yeah, you guys, that message is coming in. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Okay. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. There is a little bit of uncertainty surrounding these cards, okay? By the way, I don't know if I said, but I'm just looking at what are the general challenges before you at this time, all right? Ten of Pentacles is something long-standing. It's something of high value, something that you have taken a long time to achieve. As you can tell from the image, it could be a partnership, like a long-standing partnership, a long-term relationship. But I'm gonna let you know the real image that they're giving me right now. So this is for some of you guys, is that these are two people leaving a business that they've decided to close. Okay. That's the message that I get there. Is that, you know what I mean? See how those, like, those X's, I'm getting kind of like, you know, it's not like they're going to put up a sign that says quarantine, but that's exactly what I get. That's something that has really, yeah, that archway, you guys, just all the messages that are coming through here are different than the messages I typically get on this card, all right? So it does have to do with prosperity, security, finances, things like that, but I really feel like it's some long-standing thing that has had to go and close its doors and is definitely, at this point in time, mentally dealing with that loss, okay? Just understanding, like, this feels like a defeat. I feel like this is a real, like, we didn't want to have to do this, but this feels like a defeat. All right. So for some of you guys, this news just hasn't come to you yet because it's heavy news, right? But for some of you guys, this is just definitely a lack of sunshine. You guys, I feel kind of like I'm going to let you know what they're having me channel right now as a Lawrencian. All of my establishments are closed. All the places that I would go to see people, to catch up with my community, those doors are closed. And that's a lot of sunshine that we're missing out on, you know, just the ability to come together. For some of you guys, you're really going to miss out on the connections that you had at whatever this place is whose doors are closing. All right. And guys, I'm so sorry. But I feel like for some of you guys, that is either a message you have recently received or a message that you are waiting on. I'm hearing Spirit just tell me not to worry so much. What's really scary about this is that the future is so unknown right now. So we're going to go back to our fortune telling cards that we drew out at the front of the reading and see what kind of surprises or unexpected energies or events could be coming up here. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. You guys, let's stop and have a seat. Are you having a seat? And just take a deep breath. I don't want to add to anybody's fear or anxiety. Okay, that's not at all the purpose of these messages. Very real things are happening in the world. I want you to be able to be prepared and be empowered to meet them with preparedness. Okay, we've got misfortune here. But you guys, actually, this officer makes me feel like he's kind of guarding you from this misfortune. I do feel like, in practical terms, and take this how it resonates, apply it to whatever situation you're already resonating with. If you're still watching this reading, it's because some of this has made sense to you. So whatever situation that is, there will be misfortune, but I believe that this officer has come out to kind of help protect, to help mitigate the misfortune. All right. So for instance, you know, if you're a bartender and the doors of your establishment have closed and you have no idea how this money is going to come in, look to organizations, okay? Like the Bartenders Guild, like there's some guild out there. Jameson just donated $500,000 to help relieve, right, people in the service industry who are losing out on income at this time. All right, because that's really another thing that the sun is all about. You need the sun in order for things to grow. It is a source of life. So if that's inverted right now, then that's definitely something that's being challenged. All right, but I do feel like whatever misfortune comes of this, there's going to be, it's just somebody in an official capacity. All right, I mean, we'd like to believe it's the government. We'll see. I don't want to be too skeptical. But the government, you know, they're making promises that they will help to recover wages for businesses affected by coronavirus closures. So I really kind of get the energy that this is what this message is surrounding right now, okay? There is a chance that for some of you guys, like I said, it's a long-standing relationship, that there's some sort of like inner conflict, some disagreement about how to deal with things right now, and that maybe these two people aren't talking to each other. All right, I just like to go with multiple storylines on my collective readings. All right, you're popping out. I got two things. Ooh, persistent drive and inner desires. Okay, let me get this pile out of here, just out of the way, and look at these. Y'all, check out this shark energy. Persistent drive. All right. Well, first of all, if this is your business is closing its doors, how'd you get there? Persistent drive. How did you get to where you have your own business? Persistent drive. Okay. But for those of you, that's what you guys don't give up at this time. Do not give up at this time. Okay. See what you desire and move toward that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for optimal outcome. Y'all, some of you guys, you're the fish and you feel like you're being surrounded by sharks. That's what this Five of Swords energy is about. Okay. Somebody used the word agoraphobia, and I don't know, that's what this is. This is a tension where you're really almost kind of like waiting for these swords to come, but it hasn't come yet because swords are mental energy. All right. Persistent drive, you guys. You just got to keep on pushing forward. All right. And let yourself be guided by your inner desires. Set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. So definitely these cards, by the way, these are the positive perspective. How can we put a positive perspective on what you're going through right now? Okay. Look at your inner desires. One of the messages that tried to come out yesterday, that was actually about the questions I was asking. I talked about the last reading I did. I had to ditch it. Anyways, one of the things that came out was for that some people who are worried about their income, they actually have some sort of skill or talent that was not ever really a source of income for them before, but now they want to connect to people and offer that talent to people. All right. If you're worried about this, definitely check in with the money category. All right. I think pile number 5 is a hazelnut. It's money. All right. So persistent drive and inner desires. Put those two things together, and that is where an opportunity is being created for you. Okay. So now I'm going to self-care cards. This is my self-care oracle deck. And I just kind of want to take a peek at how can you really take good care of yourself at this time. And then we're going to go to the mini Rider-Waite deck and try to see if we cannot identify some solutions. Okay, practical solutions. All right. All right, there you go, guys. That popped right the heck out. No questions at all. Get a good night's sleep. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. You guys, this card. Okay, I gotta talk to you about this card, okay? Because there's so many energies going on right now. First of all, these pillars, this is High Priestess energy. Whenever I say High Priestess energy, that means, like this card said, listen to your intuition and instincts, all right? But also look at this vast ocean. That's all of your feelings and your emotions. Trying to keep them calm right now, right? But also, I really feel like this is linked to this inner desires. Because see, I always got that really hard shell on his back. And so does she. And the thing is, she's sleeping and she's dreaming, okay? This staircase is all about ascension. It's kind of backwards, so. Is all about ascension. And then all of this gold energy, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's like, it's your divine. Okay, let me take that back. It's your will being touched by divine will. All right. So there is some desire within you that I think has been kept in this shell for a very long time. All right. That you've been dreaming of. And it is time to rejuvenate that dream. Y'all with me on this? Okay. But also getting some rest right now. Get a good night's sleep. Rejuvenate the mind, body, and spirit. And that is really, really, really going to help you move forward at this time on a self-care level. Now, I went to go split the deck to get some solutions, and I got that Five of Swords again. Okay, so there is some self-sabotage at play. Oh, you guys. And what it was doing is it was blocking this Ten of Cups. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep that Ten of Cups there, because look, you guys, the Ace of Cups is on the left. There is something, you guys are gonna come out of this rest with like a new inspiration, a new happiness, a new dream, and a new goal. All right, I'm gonna be real with you guys. They just gave me a scenario, and again, this is a hypothetical. Take it as it resonates. Apply it to your situation, okay? Where this guy comes in and says, "We're really, really sorry, but your establishment burnt down. Here's your insurance check," and you're like, "Holy crap! I can start a whole new life with this insurance check," right? I mean, like, obviously, I'm not a business owner. I don't know how that goes. And that does seem like a very pie in the sky ideal. But at the same time, I do feel like whatever misfortune comes out of this, you guys, stop it. Whenever I say stop it, I'm talking to spirit. I'm not talking to you. Don't like hit play again, okay? All right. So again, this rejuvenation, remember this whole story I told you about how there's this dream you've been dreaming, right? But you put it on the back burner. You had to. You had to be like, nope, I can't dream that dream right now because I have all these other realities in front of me. Remember how I told you the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups just is like handed to you by this hand that comes out of a cloud. It's this new divine love, new inspiration. And you guys, judgment ain't nothing but bringing the dead back to life. That is a beautiful energy. That is a beautiful energy. I'm getting major Phoenix energy out of this right now, okay? In fact, for some of you guys, the message that you're waiting for is some sort of somebody in some official capacity telling you about how your misfortunes are going to be mitigated. They're going to be reduced, okay? This is a phoenix coming out of the ashes, you guys, all right? All right, that's my message for you. If you want something more specific to you, y'all know I got all the time in the world, okay? Giving discounted rates, let's say 25% off for the rest of the month of March, okay? Hit me up. Those are my friend rates anyway, so if you're my friend, you was going to get those rates anyways, okay? Hit me up for a personal reading. We can actually do that over video. We can do that over video chat so that we don't have to give each other cooties. If you resonate with this reading, please hit like, subscribe if you're interested in seeing some more, and most of all, you guys, I want you to stay healthy. I want you to stay happy. I want you to stay hopeful. I want to thank you all so much for being here today. I love you so much. Hello, friends and family, and welcome to the reading for pile number 3. Okay. This is the pile for those of you who chose the feather, or if you stuck around to see the fortune telling cards. This one just says thought. Okay, so I know for a fact, you guys, please believe me, that the anxiety surrounding all of this uncertainty, especially those of you who are immunocompromised, that is a very, very real thing. Okay, and it can manifest in very, very physical ways. Okay, so pardon me real quick while I light some Palo Santo is what I want for this. Okay, I'm just gonna light this off the candle. Okay, so I want to recommend guided meditations. Like, I just want to go ahead and get that out there. Okay, even if it's just like you can go to well, here you are on YouTube. All right, as soon as you get done with this video, in fact, I might link one below if I have one that I think has been really helpful. But even they're showing me ocean waves. Okay, my spirit guides are showing me ocean waves right now. They're actually showing me a video, a YouTube video of ocean waves. So if getting to water or out into nature is not something that you guys are freely able to do at this point in time, then I want you to look at some on YouTube, please. Okay, that's the advice that I'm getting from you guys. Got this Palo Santo burning. All right, bringing just kind of peace to you all. We're gonna start off, oops, that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and anchor this down with this seashell because they showed me the ocean. How about that, you guys? Okay, so starting out, we're going to look at what are the challenges that you're facing at this time. This was my Morgan Greer deck. This is my Ride or Die. Had this deck for like longer than I've had my child. Y'all know me, you know that's been a long, long time. Okay, we're going to look at challenges. I'm going to go back to the Gypsy fortune telling deck for any surprises that could come up. We're going to seek out a positive perspective. Look at how you can focus at self-care at this time. And then finally, we're going to clarify and look for solutions with another tarot deck once we get through that all. Okay, you guys, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. There's absolutely no judgment whatsoever. The Devil card is hanging around on the bottom of the deck right now. And that is about, like, you know, if you watch my readings, you've heard about devil energy before. Okay, it is basically all of our fears and doubts. Okay, it's our shadow side. It's all of the things that keep us from being free, ultimately, that keep us from being free. All right, you guys, I feel like you are doing a lot of work on yourself right now. You're doing a lot of self-work. Here's the issue. Okay, we have the Fool here. I'm getting two messages, so which one is you? Some of you guys just not even taking this seriously at all. Okay, not even taking it, like you have not bought in. You guys, I'm sorry, but that does take balls. I'm letting you know. Okay, that's what that looks like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't unsee it now. I'm so sorry I did that, you guys. Okay, but this also could just be like, wow, they're bringing me new messages that like this kind of like collapse of your normalcy is an exciting adventure to you. There's some new journey that you can embark on right now. Okay, for some of you guys, this Fool represents like you just don't know what the future holds. Typically, I would be super concerned if he was reversed. All right, but most of all, I feel like you guys are, this is blank slate. Like you really don't know what the future holds. Okay, I think you're suppressing your fears. I'm gonna be real. I came out like this is somebody who's dealing with a lot of anxiety. That's actually the message that I got for pile number 1 for my Buddhas. Okay, so if you are dealing with a lot of anxiety surrounding the home, check that out. But what I'm really getting here, you guys, is an interesting combination of energies. Some of you guys want to be very lighthearted about it. Some of you guys are really secretly scared. So what you're doing, the way you're presenting outwardly, is just very rational. Very just trying to keep a very calm mind about things. Okay, so really when it comes to thought, that is what you're trying to master at this time, I believe. All right, just trying to keep things positive. I'm pulling out like what are our surprises or things that could be coming up, and I'll clarify this some more, by the way, when I get to the end of after my oracle cards. All right, So let's look at any potential surprises or unknowns that could come up at this time that you should be prepared for. Spirit ain't talking. Journey. That's what this Fool is about, you guys. The Fool's about to go on a journey. And I can't take 3. Can you give me one more? That's what like the whole story of the tarot is about, is that Fool's taking off on a brand new journey. Wow. Ah! I don't know what that's about, but let's talk. Okay. A lot of these spilled out. Okay. For some of you guys, I get that that's an indication that there's just a lot of possibilities of what you could do next. All right. Here's what I want you to be mindful of. We got the Thief card. We got Journey and we got Thief. If you are taking off, make sure you tie up loose ends before you do that. I'm just letting you know. If this is you saying, you know what, I'm just going to go live in the wilderness. I'm going to get my sword, my machete, and just go live in the woods. I'm going to just like, whatever. I'm going to, who is that? Alexander Supertramp. I'm going to Alexander Supertramp it. Okay. Some of y'all are seriously trying to run away. Trying to run away. Don't steal anything when you go. Okay. All right. Because we got Journey and we got Thief as just things that could be coming up. For some of you guys, you really just do have this open mind right now about the future. You don't know what's coming next. Okay. So Journey, and it's coming to me in a way that's very cryptic. Like it's letting me know that I'm not going to get much more information about what that journey is. You guys know what it is more than I do. It could just be a philosophical journey. Okay. And then the idea that they're giving is that Thief is almost like they're giving me the phrase thief of joy. All right. For some of you guys, that's where you're at right now. Is you're looking at all of your previous thoughts and how some of your thoughts actually steal from you. They steal joy, they steal prosperity, they steal emotional fulfillment. Okay? So for some of you guys, this is a journey into the subconscious. For real. Getting down in that water and trying to figure out what is going on inside of me right now. Okay? So you're between 2 towers. Do you see those 2 towers in the background? Yes. Those towers, the tower in tarot, is about a tremendous shift in perspective. Yeah. You've gone through one and you've gone within now because you want to bring on a second tower. You're like, oh, holy crap. I realized that the way I was doing things, the way that I was thinking about things mentally before does not fit with where I want to go, with the journey that I'm ready to go on. Okay, so what you're doing is you're bringing in this King of Swords energy and you're looking at it logically. You're trying to access your subconscious via your conscious mind. And you guys, that's how you do it. Get into those guided meditations, all right? Get into those guided meditations for sure. I like this energy, you guys. It was not at all what I was expecting from this pile, but hey, I love it. If this is you, if you're on this journey, hit me up. It doesn't have to be for a reading or anything, but trust me, y'all, I'm on my own and I just would love to be able to have conversations with other people. Like, what books are you reading? What movies are you watching? Like, what ideas are you exploring at this time? How are you getting into that deep subconscious stuff? Because that's my jam, okay? I've been spending a lot of time during this isolation just in meditation, dealing with my own shadow self. All right? So for some of you guys, you're looking at how can I be more in control of my thoughts? Well, the answer is there in your subconscious. You got to be able to get there and do the work, okay? And I feel like you're trying to do that. I like that so much, you guys. Let's look at a positive perspective here, all right? So how does Spirit want you to see this challenge as an opportunity? You guys, stop it. I'm talking to Spirit when I say stop it, okay? I am just like beyond it. We have the Fool who is setting off on a journey. We have Journey. And then you guys, we have enjoy the journey, okay? Some of you guys, I'm going to be real. Don't judge me, okay? I'm just letting you know, some of you are on quarantine with a big old bag of mushrooms right now. That is the energy that I get, okay? You guys are going within, even if you're not using psychedelics to do it, okay? There is a lot of you guys that are doing some soul searching. You're really wanting to probe the depths of your mind, and that's what this is about. Diving to new depths. You guys, I love how this energy is coming together. I started off saying, oh, you guys, I feel your anxiety. For some of you, there is some anxiety about this journey, but that's okay. Enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. That is what is up with the Fool. He is present AF, okay? Present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. That's major Fool energy. Then we've got diving to new depths, which is what this moon card is all about. This King of Swords is going to do the work. Again, I had a king in like my last, I don't know which reading it was. Okay. But it doesn't have to be a masculine person. It can just be like, it's a masculine energy. Somebody who wants to take action regarding a truth. All right. Diving to new depths. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You may be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. Okay. Now, this blue is throat chakra blue. This blue is third eye blue. All right. So for you, those of you who are on a spiritual path, that's where you're looking right now. This is all of the colors. Okay. So chakra alignment, always keep your stuff aligned while you're on the journey. Okay. But this right here is really focusing on the throat and the third eye. I said this in another reading that I had some friends talking about how they were waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, yo, that's when spirit talks to me. I'm just letting you know. I set my alarm for 4:30 usually when I have to get up and go to work, because it's like, I'm just going to make sure they get their messages out before I go on my day. All right. So self-care is up next. We're looking at my self-care cards. What can you do for yourself right now? And then we're going to be looking at, we're going to clarify, well, I don't even know if I need to clarify, you guys. I feel like this message is pretty clear to me. I hope it's been clear to you. Hit that like button if it's resonating. But we're going to go ahead and see what kind of self-care is recommended. That's too many. Be patient. Be willing to pass up good for great. Patience. And this is crown chakra energy right there, you guys. That purple. Patience. So this is you on your journey, okay? Usually the Fool is like, whatever, man, whoever I come up, that's my homie. That's like whoever I come up on, or like whatever, okay? But this is just saying be patient, be willing to pass up good for great. So let's say you are on this philosophical journey and you're like, whoa, I'm really digging this ideology. I can really get on board with it. It seems to fit. Keep looking, because you might find something that's even better for you, okay? And it's also, they want me to know, it's also about meditation, okay? All right? Sometimes you guys are meditating. Stop it! We got the moon reversed again. So, and Knight of Pentacles has been coming up a lot today. Sometimes you guys are meditating. You're like, yay, I feel good. Well, guess what? You deserve to feel great, all right? So some of you guys, that's all that's going on in your life right now, is you're ready for something new, because what you've had going on is good, but you're ready for great. Okay? This right here is a warning about this moon reversed, okay? And here's the reason why. If this were upright, I'd be like, yeah, you are super going through that process right now. You're super going within and doing the searching and really getting down and dealing with your subconscious beliefs, okay? Two things I want to say right now. I'm going to refer you, if this resonates, I'm going to refer you back to an old video. I might even try to find it and link to it in the descriptions. Give me a minute on that, okay? This is a video that I did back in October, okay? Back when we were dealing with Saturn and Pluto going direct. It was when Pluto was going direct, okay? Scorpio season. Scorpio season, all right? In fact, if you guys were around back then, I talked a lot about Sigurd the Dragon Slayer. That's who we got right now. Who art thou? Is the runic inscription, the really bad transliteration that I put onto that. I made that in art class, you guys, when I was in college. Okay, Sigurd the Dragon Slayer, all right? The whole myth of the Dragon Slayer is, according to Joseph Campbell in Western mythology, the dragon represents the ego, all right? So if you're looking for this philosophical, this spiritual journey, you want to ascend, that's the baddie at the end of every level of this video game, is your ego that you're going to have to face off with, all right? How do you get to know how your ego is programmed and how it works? Is you have to get down into your subconscious mind. If you resist that process, you will continue to sabotage your own mission, is what these are telling me now. Practical solutions, okay? You cannot avoid the heavy lifting. And the heavy lifting is, like I said, it's more like breath holding. Like you just got to take a deep breath, dive in, understand what are your triggers, what are your insecurities, what are the perceptions of yourself that you hold on to maybe a little too tight, you're unwilling to let go of, and that's what robs you of this new journey, okay? So for a lot of you guys, this is kind of the awakening pile. And I like it. I dig it. I'm really super into it. Reach out to me, okay? One-on-one. Let's have these conversations because I'm here with y'all, okay? I keep saying I'm ascending and I'm not going alone. No, I'm not going alone. I'm taking y'all with me, okay? On the way up, okay? I'm sending you guys so much love right now. I want you to stay happy. I want you to stay healthy. I want you to stay hopeful. And just know that we're going to get through all of this. We're going to get through all of this. And all of this out here together, you guys. All right, much love to you. I will see you very, very soon. Hi, friends. Welcome to your reading for pile number 4. Those of you who chose the Howlite crystal, and if you stuck around for the revelation of these fortune telling cards, you have seen that we've got here the Judge. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I was flipping through my deck and I was just channeling what are the fears and concerns of my collective at this time. And this one jumped out at me. Okay. So this one, Spirit said, you've got to take this card. So I'm seeing this as two different things. Okay. Because Howlite is a stone that brings like emotional and mental clarity. Okay. As well as peaceful sleep. All right. So some of you guys may be stressed about a legal situation, or it is quite likely, is equally likely that you guys are put in a position of playing judge yourselves. Okay. So, wow. Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. I picked it up to split it, to shuffle it, and there's the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. So I'm really feeling that way. Okay. That you guys may be in a position where you have to make a decision that is difficult for you to make at this time. All right, but I'm going straight into the tarot with this one. This is my Morgan Greer deck. Y'all, and then we got the Justice card, so who knows, it could be the other thing too. Let's see what comes out. This is my oldest and most beloved deck, and she's so happy to be here today, to be just a part of trying to raise the vibration surrounding everything that's going on at this time. So thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of trying to raise the vibration as well. I appreciate you all. All right, what do we got? 2 of those. Oops, and then we got that come out. Okay. Wow. Eek. Whoa. Sorry for the weird noises. Yeah, you guys, this is a burdensome. This is something very. This is a very heavy load that's going to be put down. That's being put down. That is being put down. Okay. And I feel like there's some loss of opportunity with that. I don't know. That's just what's coming at me so far. All right. Calling upon divine spirits of love and light, archangels, ancestors, allies, and guides to help me to channel the message in this reading at this time. Yeah. There's a situation that needs wrapped up. I feel like something is pending judgment. Take it as it resonates, okay? It is a general reading. It's a collective reading. All right. And here's what Spirit does. They try to work together to deliver a message to as many people as they can at a time. during this type of reading, okay? So if it feels really vague and it feels really generic, please understand that you need to use your intuition. I mean, I'm asking you, if you want, you can. You're being invited to use your intuition to fill in the gaps here, okay? But here's what these cards look like upright. Right now, they're facing me. They are reversed, okay? This is moving forward on your path. All right. I feel like, do you see how I'm holding it up and this judge is right next to this black horse? This is a chaotic, restrictive energy right now because you don't know what's happening with it. It's pending judgment. And then this is your will. This is how you want to move forward. But you can't move forward until these two things are in balance. What you want to do and then whatever this judgment is that's coming through. All right. So your ability to move forward, you're either spinning your wheels right now or you're just, because the Chariot is moving. He's just not on the right path. Okay. He's not moving forward where he wants to be going. And that's because there's some big chapter that needs to be closed out. This is like a great big chapter in life that needs to be closed out before somebody can move forward on their path. And awaiting judgment. I just keep hearing that phrase, that something is awaiting judgment. There's a new opportunity that cannot be grasped, a new seed that cannot be planted until this judgment is passed. Because that's what the Ace of Pentacles is. It's almost like a gift from the universe, like a here you go. Succeed. Here's a tool. That's how I see pentacles, you guys. Pentacles are tools in our toolboxes. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's status, sometimes it's power, sometimes it's a relationship. But whatever it is, you can't go there yet. You can't move forward towards it until something has been closed out. And you better believe we're going to get clarifiers on that. I'm looking back at the Gypsy fortune telling cards. That's what I used up here to see what kind of unexpected surprises could be coming your way. All right. This deck is excited. Okay. It's okay. This deck is excited right now. I just want to let you know that's the energy. In fact, yeah, I've got incense burning. Hold on. This deck is excited right now. All right, what do you want to tell us? I do definitely feel like there's protection here, okay? Some sort of maybe even like spiritual protection going on. This guy wants to come out, so we'll peek at it. Officer. Hope and some money. Hey, didn't I tell you I felt like everything, there's this situation, you are protected in this situation, okay? So this officer, it may in fact be like you're waiting on some sort of legal judgment, some sort of legal process to wrap up. And then you've got hope and some money. I love this because there's a box. There is a card that's got a little box on it and it says money, okay? In fact, it came out for, that's the one that we're doing next, pile number 5, okay? But this is a different card that says some money. Just, not like all of it, but just some money, okay? And I mean, it's not bad because you got coins laying out. You got dollars coming out of the wallet. Okay. But it also wants me to talk about this mirror. All right. And this is super duper, esoteric, I guess. So if you're not into that, just disregard it. Okay. But this mirroring energy. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, but they're talking about mirror magic. Look into the mirror and talk to yourself. Okay, set your intentions while you're looking into a mirror. If you do any sort of like spell work to bring in prosperity, do it on top of a mirror. Okay, but also understand that your energy mirrors what can come to you at this time. Okay, all right, okay. If y'all are into that, just know. Okay, Spirit wants to help you out. Okay, we're gonna go because this is kind of a stressful situation. Everything's pending is the energy that they keep giving me. All right, but this my Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck is here to give us a positive perspective on this whole situation. This is ships coming in. This Hope card, do you see that? She has a literal ship coming in. And see how she's got an anchor. She's got these roses. She's dropping these roses. Something has to be released. At the time that this judgment comes in, there's something she has to drop. But it might just be like the thorns on the roses, you know, like all the fears and concerns. All right, we're looking at positive perspective now. What is a positive perspective that we can gain on this current situation? Ooh, okay. Yes. Do you remember when I said that you are mirroring, like you are at a point in your life where once this chapter is closed out, once this judgment comes in, whatever energy that you're carrying with you is going to be reflected back to you by the world. All right? That's how energetics works. That's how manifestation works. I got 3 cards here. Looking at the underbelly, keeping it in check, and childlike devotion. Y'all, I did not mean to be 3. But here's the thing, childlike devotion, we've got an otter on this other card that says keeping it in check. And the otter is a symbol of play. He's just very, very playful. Interesting. Be sure that, looking at the underbelly, okay, let's start here. Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on can use some fine tuning. Didn't I say, guys, whatever energy that you're in, when this comes through, when this judgment comes through, is an energy that will literally has the power. Like whatever comes through, I feel like it's good things because we have hope, we got some money. But at the same time, how much fortune you can attract, all the blessings that you can attract once this chapter is closed out really has to do with where you are at on your journey, okay? So look at the underbelly of this whole situation. Look at how being trapped in this limbo what has it taught you about yourself, okay? Keeping it in check says pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or miss some important details. All right? So whenever this new opportunity is unlocked for you, you are being asked to be very cautious. All right, yeah, this is a process. So here you're coming from outside of the cave. Right? This is the world reversed. Okay, remember I said there's this big, you're in this state of suspension. These cards right here, this energy, you're inside of this cave. You're looking at things from the underbelly. That's literally the perspective that you have been given here. All right? This guy has moved out of this cave and he's moving into the like little, there's a little bit of flora down there. There's like some seaweeds, going into the seaweeds. But do you see how he's being very, very cautious? Okay, he's being very cautious. He's being very slow. You guys, maybe you can't see that, but in my mind, I know his intentions. You guys, spirit works in really interesting ways. Cognitively, claircognitively, I know what's on this otter's mind, okay? He's excited for the adventure ahead of him, but he has to be very careful. For some of y'all, you're getting off of probation. I'm being real. You're getting off of probation. You have new options, but you have to make sure that you don't do the same things that got you in trouble in the first place. Okay? Because what happens, you see how there's this little fish in the corner there? All right? It's actually this guy. Okay? Because it's a progression. You've come out of the cave. You have slowly approached these little like seaweed guys down here. You're slowly getting back into things. All right. Once you get in and you really know your surroundings, see how he's kind of blending in with his surroundings. That's when you can unleash this childlike devotion. All right. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. All right. Wow, you guys. Don't tell the other piles you got so much incredible information. I almost feel like they got They got cheated. This is a really in-depth reading. I love it. I'm not mad at it at all. If you're liking it, if you're digging it, hit that like button. I appreciate that. Likes are capital in the YouTube world. I know. It's just the way it is. All right, so now let's look at self-care. That's what I've got coming out next. This self-care deck is going to look at what can you really give yourself at this time. What can you give yourself at this time? Okay, here we go. We got a flipper. Rest and relax. Ooh, is this a hint to what kind of judgment could be coming in? Release guilt and make your needs a top priority. So you're being asked to rest right now. Okay. That she's wearing red, which is sacral chakra. Well, she's wearing purple, which is crown chakra energy. All right. Tune into your higher self at this time. It does look like this butterfly wing up here. Like I almost feel like she's in the cocoon right now. And how much is that a great metaphor for coming out of this cave, slowly exploring your surroundings, and then slowly building up to this sense of childlike devotion? Okay? Rest right now. Things are coming, you guys. I don't know. I don't want to freak anybody out, but energetically, that's the general vibe that I'm getting, is that right now there's a lot of things in limbo, but the changes that are going to be taking place are going to be requiring more of us. That's all I can that's all I know. That's the energy that I know right now. Okay. So right now is a good time to rest. Rest. Okay, so they're telling me that this is a hint, and I don't know what it means. Okay, stop now. Thank you. I got the message. You can stop. All right, you guys, sometimes I have to talk to spirit because they'll give me physical symptoms as clues, and then when I realize what they're doing, I'm like, okay, please stop. So they gave me a lot of tension in my hip. Okay, and that in itself, wow. That's a story, you guys, okay? Because it's the hip that I broke when I was 17 years old. I was in a car accident. And then 2 years later, when I was trying to give birth, it's the hip that prevented me from being able to give birth. I mean, just like, I don't know why that information is coming out to you right now. Sorry if it's TMI, all right? But they gave me this pain in my hip. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. I had my kid when I was like 19 years old. And like I said, 2 years before that, I'd been in this car accident. I broke my hip, and like was non-weight bearing. I was in a wheelchair, like when I started my senior year of high school. Okay. Cause I broke my hip. Then I'm in labor and there's just complications going on, right? My poor baby got all tangled up in the cord, all these things, right? I was in labor for 24 hours and they didn't want to really do an epidural, but we got to a point where like, it's just going to be best for you. So we did the epidural and the pain was gone until he moved into a position that really compromised my hip joint. Okay. So what happened was the closer I got to giving birth, the more and more I started to feel those pains. I didn't feel regular labor pains like my contractions. Well, I just felt my hip, this hip pain, because epidural does nothing for your hip pain. Okay. So literally I was on the verge of giving birth. And that's what this coming out of this cave, slowly entering the new world, you guys, this is more significant than you guys realize. Okay, sorry to go off on a tangent about my hip pain, but that is where spirit was trying to guide me. They gave me those little clues. There's something that needs to be released at this time. This is what she has to drop. When it says hope, she has to let go of something, and that's what you're resisting. You don't want to have to let go of it. Can I see one more card to help us clarify these, please? Give me two. Well, all right, let me get them out. Bum, 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 you guys, there is such a beautiful new beginning coming to you. You guys, this information is coming in fast. Judgment is coming in fast. I believe. There's a lot of information coming in fast because we had the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. But here's the thing. This is a cycle that needs to end. There are things that need to be let go of. And this is the exact story that they're telling me here. All right. Death reversed means this reluctance to let go of things. But there's so much hope on the other side. 9 of Pentacles or 9 of Wands is having your guard up. Your reluctance to let something go is like having your guard up. And by the way, I did turn these to face you guys so that you guys can see these in the way that I'm reading them now. Okay. Death is reversed to me. Okay. So this 9 of Pentacles, there's something new on the other side, but also it's this extra. I said Pentacles, you guys get it right. That's Wands, okay? So you got this extra Wands though. Boom, that's 10. 10 closes out the cycle. 10 is death. There's this new spark, something new, something that's very exciting, something that is going to fill your heart. Brand new, and it's coming at you after this judgment comes in. Okay, the judgment, it may even be your decision to make, you guys. Like I said, you know this better than I know this. All right, but see, it draws me back. All the cups and the water. This Ace of Cups, which is about hope. A new hope. It's a Star Wars reference. Thank you, Spirit. So it's a new hope. But here's the thing. This Ace of Cups, in order to do that, do you see how similar these two cards are, you guys? In order to do that, she's got to drop something. She has to put something down. And the imagery here with the Tudor rose on the flag and everything, you know what it is that has to be released at this time. Only you really knows what that is. Okay? But it's something close to your heart because those are roses. It's something that's difficult for you to release. All right? So give yourself some rest. If it is a decision that is pending, have hope, okay? Have hope. If it's your decision to make sure, just really, you guys, tap into your inner self, your higher self. That's what this rest. Do some meditation. Listen to your spirit guides, your angels, whoever you pray to, okay? Definitely connect with them at this time. I really, really super duper hope that this reading has been helpful for you. For you guys, I want to give you lots of love. I want to say thank you so much for being here. Like the video, subscribe if you want. Hit me up for a personal reading if you want to go a little deeper into what is going on in your life personally at this time. But most of all, you guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hopeful. All right? I'll be here for you guys. All right, friends, welcome to the reading for pile number 5. You guys, I'm gonna be real. I went ahead and brought out my own full confession. All right, I'm not hurting, but gosh, you guys, I could use some help right now. So I actually brought out my own oil jar, my money jar. Okay, so if you guys are curious, if you're interested in dabbling a little and just kind of like creating some good luck charms for yourself, definitely hit me up. Maybe we get together and do some witchy stuff over the quarantine. Y'all know I don't like that word, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's get into this. For the rest of you guys, if you're rolling your eyes at me, I don't care. I love you all. All right, this is the pile represented by the hazelnut. Okay, speaking of ancestors. And the card money. All right, so I'm just approaching this with exuberance right now because I want to help bring that in. Okay, to be able to be at a high vibration, to be able to attract some wealth, some fortune, protect our resources for all of us ultimately. Okay, so I got some tiger's eye up here. I got brass, I got copper, I got all of it. Okay, trying to bring in that fortune for all of us. But for some of you guys, this is a very real situation. Your security, your prosperity is being threatened right now. Okay, that's what the 10 of Pentacles represents. Okay, so already bringing in those vibes. Those positive 10 of Pentacles is exactly the kind of energy that I want to bring into this reading for you guys right now. Some Wheel of Fortune, some Ace of Pentacles, some 9 of Cups. You guys, I'm talking to the universe and it is responding. Okay, it is responding. We're going to start off with looking at what are the current challenges present All right, any surprises that could come up. We're going to see what positive perspective Spirit's asking you to look at this through. How can we do some self-care? And then finally, we're going to clarify and look at any solutions that could be available to you at this time with another tarot deck. All the rest are going to be oracle and fortune-telling cards, okay? So let's do this, you guys. Are you ready? You got your good luck charm? Okay, go get it. Pause. Go get your good luck charm, all right? I'll be here. I'm shuffling, okay? All right, divine spirits of love and light, archangels, ancestors, allies, and guides, point us to a message that will be clear and helpful for those who chose pile number 5, my hazelnuts. Okay, that's too many, but I appreciate your willingness to give. Thank you. Yes, Spirit. Universe always gives us more. There's always prosperity, abundance available to us, okay? Just giving us more than what we need at this time, all right? This is what we're being asked to do. That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them all, but I'll take the Hanged Man, all right? The Hanged Man, oof, all right? I mean, it's not a bad card. I say oof when it's a bad card. It's just like, how am I going to get this message out, okay? They want me to talk, since we're talking about you guys, perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Y'all know I'm a storyteller, right? I love talking about the myths and the legends and all that good stuff. And this Hanged Man actually it reflects a myth that has to do with the hazel tree. From whence, oops, we get the hazelnut, okay? Don't drop your hazelnuts. They signify wealth, all right? So what's going on in this myth is the Norse god Odin wants to read the runes, okay? And I had to pause because, you guys, I also want to read the runes, okay? I made my own set of runes out of just little pebbles that I found in my yard, and so I had to go get those, okay? They're on the table. We have all the synchronicity, okay? We're bringing you guys all the luck. So Odin wants to read the runes. He can't figure them out. He realizes that this is a higher knowledge. This is a spiritual knowledge. He needs to not just like look at the symbols and memorize them. He needs to truly understand the higher essence of the runes. He needs to look at it from a higher perspective. So he stops what he's doing. He stops all this work, this busyness that he's doing, and he suspends himself from a hazel tree, because hazel trees, in addition to the nuts being associated with prosperity, the hazel tree itself is connected to divine wisdom, to sacred knowledge. Okay, so we started in the 3D and we up here in the 5D now, okay? Sorry, y'all. That's just what Spirit's doing with us, okay? So I'm not sorry. Ace of Pentacles. This is where your prosperity comes from. Looking at things from a higher perspective. You guys, they're flooding me with messages about things like shedding poverty mentality, okay? Which is way more information than you guys probably came here looking for. But let's take a peek at what the cards have to say, and then I'll talk about shedding poverty mentality. This is a very, very real thing, okay? I had to ask a friend of mine recently. She may be out there looking at this, okay? Please know. Yes, exactly. Okay, it's a lot, but we'll get to them all, okay? Because it's all mental. It's what's going on in your mind right now. I wanted this just to be a practical, like where our dollar is going to come from, but really it's about how can you shape your mindset in a way that will let you attract the fortune and the wealth that you are asking of the universe at this time, okay? Because it hears you. And it's just says, well, I need you to do a little bit of work, okay? Look at this. Okay, we're going to get here. There's a lot of messages coming out right now, okay? Poverty mentality, okay? AKA, I grew up poor. I don't know what it's like to expect the world to just meet all of my needs, okay? Not even just financially poor, but mentally, in a mindset of not having all of your needs met, okay? I'm just doing this intuitively. This is how they want them to be, okay? Which is great because I see the synchronicity now. Yes, I see it now, okay? So this is just, by the way, a little background. That's the way that the cards talk to me sometimes, is we put them into these, I organize them the way they're asking me to. Oh, shit. Thank you. Sorry, you guys, I didn't mean to curse. And then I look at the patterns that come between the cards, but also they're asking me to do an as above, so below. Okay. So right now you're in this state of suspension, quite frankly, is what the Hanged Man is about. That's when Odin's just like hanging there, waiting for this information to come in, right? And what you need, this is about, and we're going to get into unblocking whatever energy is blocking you from receiving what the universe has already like said it belongs to you. When it comes to wealth, we're still talking about money, you guys. We're still talking about money, okay? You have inheritances, karmic inheritances, money that's owed to you from past lives, okay? But if you are locked in a poverty mentality, if you're resisting your blessings, as Abraham Hicks would say, then those aren't going to come in, all right? What this is asking you to do is look around at what you have right now. Look at your blessings. Look around at your home. Look at what you've built. Look at what you've accomplished. Stop telling yourself what you're not capable of, because stop and look around at what you are, what you've already done, what you've already accomplished in this world. Okay? Stop and count your blessings, because they're yours. You earned them. You worked hard for them. All right? So you need to release this mentality that there's not enough, that you don't have enough. Okay? Because on an energetic, spiritual level, you do. You do. All right. These, you guys, we're getting esoteric. We're getting metaphysical. You're watching a tarot reading. What do you expect? These are your guides, you guys, because this is the as above, and you're not quite working with them right now. So we're going to talk about how you work together with your guides. All right. Because they know that this abundance is yours. Okay. When I say guides, if you guys aren't into spirituality, you don't talk to spirit guides, maybe there are some passed on loved ones, ancestors, just like, who do you turn to on the spiritual plane? I know we're asking about money, but who do you turn to on the spiritual plane? Because they are there. They are guarding your inheritance, so to speak. Okay? They're guarding all the blessings that are there for you. But what's happening is you're holding on too tight to what you already have, out of fear of losing it. And that doesn't leave the space for these new blessings to come in. Okay? So in order for you to be working in accordance with, because see, this is y'all working together. You and your guides are working together. You're on the path. You're creating your wealth. You're carving it out of what is already owed to you. Okay? And you guys, give me a second. Okay. I was looking at the thing that he's carving over here because it kind of looks like Saturn, and Saturn is, 10th house Capricorn, money, money, money vibes. Money vibes. Working towards your inheritance, okay? So in order for you to like cooperate and collect on that, because I'm going to leave this upright because that's what we want to do. We want to upright this. But you can see the mirror image of these two. I can see it. Can you guys see that? See how this goes up like that? And this goes, just visually, it creates a mirror. Just like this right here creates a different kind of reflection. And y'all can see that. That right there. Tell me that's not. Right? You see what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm seeing. That's where the message is coming from right now. Okay? So this as above, so below energy. All right? Understand, you are wealthy. You are worthy. You just have to let go of this holding on so tight to the things that you have, okay? Clean out your house, okay? All of those things that you've been storing in your closet because you know you're going to have to need them someday, you've been storing them out of a poverty mentality, give them to charity. That is a way of releasing. That's a way of saying to the universe, you know what? I believe that you've got my back. I'm going to go ahead and let go of these things that I don't even really need anymore. They don't reflect the kind of wealth and prosperity that I'm worthy of, but I've been holding on to them out of a sense of poverty, out of a sense of need. Go give them away, okay? A lot of people are in need right now. Go help them out, all right? Yes, it works like that. All healing is mutual. All healing is mutual. You are healing the collective consciousness by healing your own. poverty consciousness. It happens. We're going to look at the fortune telling cards. What are some unexpected surprises that could come out of this situation in this scenario at this time? Ooh, we got Lover. That is interesting. Maybe you get to manifesting so much abundance that love lights up as well. Okay, what's something else that could potentially come out of this situation that we want our pile number 5s, our hazelnuts, to keep their eyes open for? Just one more prayer, please. All right, they're done. All right, but they're like, mess around with this kind of fortune and watch what your love life does. I'm just letting you know. Letting you know. Okay. Alrighty, we are going to go to, not like we need it, but we're going to go to the positive perspective now from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. That's what I'm looking for at this point in time. What is a positive perspective that we can put on whatever situation you're going through right now? Okay. I'm literally these voices right here are literally talking about how the universe has exactly what it is that you need and you seek. Like, it is there. Just, you kind of have to believe. You have to release this mentality where you're holding on to everything so tight. Because what this posture, you're holding on, you're keeping yourself from losing anything, but you don't have any room for anything else to come in. Where are you going to put another pentacle if somebody hands it to you? So you got to figure out another way to organize. Let go of the things you don't need. Okay? Because it's like, imagine these are all pennies and somebody's like, here, I have a quarter for you. And you're like, well, but yeah, I'm holding all these pennies. Put a freaking penny down. Okay? Because a quarter is worth 25 times, if you don't know. I'm being goofy, you guys. You know how much a quarter is. It's 25 cents. You might not. If you're not American, you don't know. Actually, I was looking at my stats on my Facebook profile. Maybe it was YouTube. I feel like only 50 to 60% of my viewers are in America. So maybe you guys needed that info. All right. Disengage from outcomes, y'all. That's kind of what you have to do. You can't be like, universe, I need this exact blessing at this exact time, or else I'm not going to feel prosperous. You have to be able to disengage and just say, you know what? I allow that me to flow to me. I allow fortune to flow to me. See how all of those whales are just flowing to you. They're just whoop right there, coming out of the ether right at you. Okay, but that happens when you disengage from outcomes. All right, just have faith. Don't worry about what's going to happen if you give this away and then you lose this money and now you can't pawn it. You know what I mean? Little things like that. I understand how it goes, y'all. I just said to another pile, I raised my child on my own. I put myself through school while I did that. I worked so many jobs and pawned so many things. Don't act like I haven't been there. There's no judgment for any of you. I love you all. I love every single one of you. Crazy lovers. Look at you. All right, let's get this. What is this? Retreat. I feel like, and self-love means knowing that you are worthy of these inheritances that the universe has for you. You guys, this is literally, I'm seeing somebody standing over you saying, you know that you have earned this. You know that you are worth so much. All you have to do is believe that you are worthy of it, that it can come in, that you can receive this. Retreat is what you're being asked to do right now. Take a mini retreat, just a mini one, a little one. Listen to the voice of your soul, but also these sisters, okay? Spirit God's talking to you. All right, because this is all about blue. There's a truth here. There's a truth. It's the throat chakra. Okay, speak your truth into the world. I am worthy of these blessings and they will come to you. All right, do things like affirmations, do like sleep hypnosis if you have to. All right, retreat. Okay, this is about going into your mind. You're looking out here. You're looking out here for abundance, and there's not any. There's rocks and sand and a vast ocean and sky. You're looking out here for something that will help you create this abundance. You need to go within. Okay? Go within. And this is where the truth lies. Okay? Go look at pile number 3, because pile number 3 is all about thought and about going on this new journey and shaping new thoughts and things like that. Okay? But really having to deal with your subconscious, because that's where poverty consciousness lies, is in our subconscious. It's just the ideals that we were handed when we were growing up, okay? And from past situations that we've gone through. For a lot of us, it makes sense to have developed a poverty consciousness because you've spent a lot of time in poverty, okay? But if you want to transcend that, you've got to be able to release that ideology, that poverty is always, always, always going to be following you around, okay? Here is what they want me to talk about with this red, and then we're going to come back and get solutions from the Rider-Waite. This red, see how this is like a river of red flowing behind him, okay? This is, and it almost looks like this red sun is like the source of that, okay? This red is a balanced root chakra. A root chakra is associated with having your needs met, being safe and secure and fed and housed and clothed, okay? And so do you see how it looks like that's flowing away, right? Everything that you have, I feel like you're grateful for what you have in front of you, but you're always afraid of it losing it. And that's why you hold on to things so tight, okay? Is that you've got a blocked root chakra, okay? So if you're into the chakras, there you go. Start with the root. Start with the root, okay? Any emotions that you have linked to poverty consciousness, okay? Like maybe you had some sort of like childhood trauma that is associated with not having your basic needs met. And I'm very sorry, you guys, it's in the disclaimer. I do have a trigger warning for all my readings because I never want to shy away from a conversation that will bring you healing, okay? But some of you guys, you have actual emotional memories that are linked to not having your needs met. Those are going to be stored in your sacral chakra, okay? So, you know, get on the YouTubes. Hit me up if you have actual questions because, y'all, I've done so much trauma healing. It's not funny. It's not funny. This is affecting your love life, okay? Because you're carrying all these burdens. It is. Because see how this lover comes out, something unexpected. We've got the Two of Cups inverted here, okay? So tell me about, we're looking at solutions, please. Can we get solutions for pile number 5 for my hazelnuts? Okay, keep it moving, do the work. Keep it moving, do the work. Release things, all right? This Queen of Swords is you right now saying, you know what? I never thought of it that way. Yeah, she's receptive to ideas and then can take them and put them into action. All right? So right now you're at this place where I almost want to feel like this is lack of self-love, of real, like you're not seeing it in yourself. You may even be in a relationship that does not reflect a very strong sense of self-worth. And that's one of the burdens that you're carrying, okay? So this is you carrying all these burdens. And putting them down is what this Hanged Man is asking you to do. These are energies, listening to what other people have to say. But these are also a lot of fears, okay? A lot of baggage that you've been carrying around for a very, very, very long time. And it does, in some way, shape, or form, affect the way that you interact with others. And it may, in fact, be affecting your closest relationship. And that's why we have the Lover coming up here, all right? Keep it moving. Keep working, okay? Work, however, is on yourself. Remember, we're not looking at the beach anymore. We're not looking on the rocks. We're looking inside the shell, okay? What are you doing to resist what the universe has for you? Just believe that the money's already there. Believe that the money is already there. Keep those positive thoughts going. Positive affirmations. These are affirmations. This is doing the work. These are affirmations. This is retraining your brain right now. Okay, give it multiple messages about prosperity, about the work that you've already done, the prosperity that has already been created. Look at this. All of these pentacles, he's already made them all. They're out there in the universe waiting for him. He has already done the work and already earned his inheritance, his blessings, his fortune. Okay, so I know you guys wanted something probably more like buy a lottery ticket, but that's not what you get. Spirit is asking you to really reshape the way that you think about money and prosperity and how much of it you deserve. All right? So, biggest message I can take is be willing to let go of some things, okay? Get rid of what is really not needed, and that's going to open up the space for those new blessings to come in, okay? All right? If you want something more personal, hit me up for a reading. Lord knows I've got the time. And definitely hit that like button. Subscribe if you want, if any of this resonated with you. Leave me a comment, you guys. I love you all. I am sending you so many good vibes, happiness, healthiness, and hopefulness for all of you, and then for this pile especially. Let me shake that jar. So much, so much prosperity, okay? And prosperity mindfulness, all right? Prosperity consciousness. I believe in you guys. I love you. Take care. Thanks so much for being here today.